we doing this?
What in the world is happening? I don't even... I'm not...
Oh, it's like a fucking idiot.
Give me some space.
Honestly, it could be a whole lot worse.
Not interested.
I want to tree.
You better back away.
Oh, I know how this looks.
Well, peculiar.
That's a little cheeky, I like that.
But... what?
And here's my impression of an arsehole.
But... what?
Okay. See. Yeah.
Right, dimwit. Forgot what no outie means. You can't be out. Talking to you. Something to say. Didn't think so. Now piss off.
Big mistake.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit. I had them. Where did they go?
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Auto drive now enabled.
Desire to get to the truth and fight for their own ideologies and values and you know, we're
Control,
out here
we're
starting
heading
that
back.
task, so don't give up hope.
Auto drive now disabled.
You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. We'll be back soon with more of what you'll never hear in Studio. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep resisting.
Market dips, shares roller coasters, cryptocurrency. There are those who like to speculate to accumulate, and those who just want to make sure their money is safe. Lane Bank has been offering loans, savings and mortgages since we were founded in 1867. That's why we're sticking with the pound. Only legal citizens, only the pound, only you. Lane Bank, because we know you're banking on us.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
It's Alice.
Hello.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends of mine.
Anything, we'll contact you. Trust me. Now, is there anything else we can do?
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Sure thing, I guess.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
What? No dawdling. Please leave the area.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Fucking hell, we're living in Big Brother and no one even knows it.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
I definitely heard something.
So, we're stealing the AR reconstruction gadget. Heavy lifter. Some kind of construction drone, right? Where could I find one?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Bang on!
DedSec's reputation is right down in the shitter these days, and if you keep murdering random...
Finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural punk ethos. The whole point of the distributed ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet you can remain secretive.
But not everybody now wants to keep up this crypto legacy. They don't share this attitude anymore. We've seen institutions, businesses, even governments experimenting with crypto, which doesn't really fit into its original radical counterculture mold.
Yeah, it's kind of weird today to think of people...
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. Good old-fashioned paper and coins. First it came to paper notes, plastic notes, and now it's just...
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Ah, so you're DedSec then? Good.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Grand.
It didn't take long for startups to see an opportunity in this new way of doing finance. A lot of traditional money was converted to crypto, and it really shook up the financial sector.
Can you remember when they first introduced crypto cash points?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behaviour. They just installed them everywhere. No consultation with the government, no approval or anything. But people immediately started to use them.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of how Bloom put out the Optic. They just made it free and flooded the streets with these devices. Suddenly everyone had them.
If there's this great option of tech, people are just going to start using it, no matter the cost.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already. There was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using crypto as their primary currency by then.
And now, apparently, or at least in theory, crypto is illegal.
Yeah, in May this year,
Auto drive now
disabled. That crypto was being traded more than the pound, and banks were not happy.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Received. We are in pursuit.
Fucking hell, the Kellys have moved in here full time. There goes the bleeding neighbourhood. When did they get this organised?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
Every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialised skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing. While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead. Ammunition is in short supply these days, which is generally a good thing, but might cause problems for you specifically. Don't be too cavalier getting into gunfights.
Those bells, that's disgusting.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fantastic.
Cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I mean, I'll try anything once, twice if I like it, but now's not the time.
Transfer complete.
and even more chaotic than it was before.
You're out from under Clan Kelly's Hill. Wouldn't show my face if I was you, but that goes without saying.
Christ, that's a relief. I never believed any of this shite about yous anyways. But thanks. I owe you me life.
Taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be. Bets are closed and we're ready to run.
You're a fucking joke.
Are you ready to...
If they wake up. Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Whoa, that hit looked like it fucking hurt. Almost knocked their teeth right out. We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling.
Go on,
Institutions
if you've got the guts.
failing. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other. They're getting murdered in there. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
Huh?
Oh shit! And that's a solid blow down. I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love and the hate. Get hype. The fight.
You aren't ready for me.
Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap the fuck in. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell. Seriously, no one will be able to get up from that. Give it up for the real embodiments of chaos itself. Actual factions. Start spamming that chat. These two don't give a monkeys about the rules and neither do we.
You want to... God, oh God. Well, this will be a...
Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Oh my
Bleed.
You're absolutely disgusting.
Oi, come here and show me what you got.
One for the record books.
Well, this will be a nice, easy warm-up.
Fucking wild blow. Oh my God.
Oi.
Just like a proper live highlight.
Oi, come here and show me what you got.
A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what?
Nah.
An absolute legend, here to spoil dreams and crush hopes. That's why you bet on the underdog.
We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version
of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got this small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the Optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought the Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Those tech points are tempting, but they're also rigged up with Albion transmitters. If you snag one while you're out in the open, you might attract some unwanted attention.
Everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you have to keep up to your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the Optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state, the market would pretty much be enough.
What do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the Optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I've heard.
I've lost sight of the target.
That some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the Optic's connection with Bloom.
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Suspects across the checkpoint. They've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you can go back and enjoy all the great things about Optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the Optic, privacy
Received. Ramming the suspect.
Weeks have passed since the Oval Blaze killed 12, and yet the fire brigade remains unapologetic, despite claims of impropriety. Join us on GBB for the story behind the headlines.
Over. Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
In today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just
Danger.
into the background.
Vehicle in critical condition. Danger.
Suspect left the vehicle, maintaining visual. We're pursuing the suspect.
I'm moving in. Huh?
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
Interesting. Oh. Well, ain't.
To pick you out of a crowd at your next riot or trip to the shops or walk in the woods. And you can input your accusations with the app. Well, let's go old school. Let's call the phone line. Let's call the phone line. Here's the number, listeners, in case you want to dob someone in, as long as it's not me. 0044 203 807 3832. And don't forget to get the permission of the person who pays your bills before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show, for running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Also, he does terrible puns.
Well, excuse me, I have a suspect for you. That is my co-host, Alice. I have some evidence for you. She tutted audibly at the sight of an Albion vehicle in the street yesterday. She says she prefers pigeons to balloon drones. I mean, come on, seriously, when did a drone ever crap on your picnic? And what's more, and look, I've no idea if this is true or not, but I have it on very good authority, so please write this down, that she owns not one, but two unlicensed fallopian tubes, whatever they are. But they sound dodgy.
If I had a crypto for every time someone had reported my fallopian tubes, I'd have 3. Sure. I think it converts to about 120,000 Great British pounds in the old money.
We'll report back in the next episode about whether or not we've been arrested and interned. I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward, rumbling resentments with your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny, your family. You just dob them in and be done with it. But I guess it could backfire. The thing is with a family, inevitably parents and their children, they end up squabbling and, you know... Today's Britain, your kids are going to dob you.
Auto drive
so you
now
might as well
enabled.
get in there first and preemptively counter-dob them in to the authority. What's that number again? Let's call him up again. I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He never tidies his bedroom. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of a true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, dob them in.
Problem solved.
If you don't do the washing up, do you even want a clean British ethnostat?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer.
The bug.
Well, before we go today, Alice, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag managed to be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is, if it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I miss being able to dodge my friends' destination weddings in Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to spend the equivalent of a motorbike on some sort of boat-based farce in Sorrento, and I always used to really enjoy saying, oh no, I can't afford it. Now they're all getting married in Brighton and I have to go to that alleged beach. It's made of rocks, Andy. If your sandcastle is an actual castle, that's not a beach.
I'll tell you what I miss. I miss free will. That was fun. Remember that? I mean, was it an illusion all the time? Who cares? It felt fun. I miss cash, particularly coins. I really miss coins. The fun of doing a heads or tails best of 5 to see if you had to go to the gym, and then the best of 7, and the best of 9, and then until you won. That was a losing streak. Now with crypto, all the romance has gone out. Heads and tails.
I miss romance, Andy. I miss there being mystery in life and not just a hope that your new partner isn't good enough at hacking to find out all the information the government has on you.
Bye for now, bug fans. Keep feeding the echidna resistance, and one day it will grow into a Tyrannosaurus Rex that will use the Cass family as toothpicks. Metaphorically, of course.
From Robert Peel's Bobbies to our first radio cars, we've been here to serve this city. And while times might have changed, our dedication hasn't. The Metropolitan Police. We've been protecting London since 1829.
The Buccaneer, this is the bug. Hello, resistors. It's bug
Auto
time.
drive
Are you all
now
sitting
disabled.
comfortably? No, good. That's as it should be.
This is the bug. I'm Andy and joining me to analyse.
Auto drive now enabled.
Has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of it, that attacks you every single day, and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times. It's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went. Probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private relation was being tapped on by the
Auto
boss.
drive now disabled.
The government had its next one better get the same.
Suspect reported in your
But still,
area,
violent
potentially
crime,
armed
record
and
low, although I
hostile.
imagine it probably depends.
Getting close.
contractors who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up. Well, it's probably not quite as low.
Right, let's find out what it's then.
To commit violent crime these days anyway. The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details. Are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging?
They certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
But what is the set rate? Is it 99.95
Control, we are pursuing the target.
Very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't last too much anyway. It's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway. Doesn't feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway?
You could start work without even starting me down here. Look at it.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect. Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Oh my god, this has gone completely tits up. Suspect shooting! Fucking got me! Oh.
Taking cover!
As a wolf, do not give your children...
Suspect drove into an officer, over.
Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't...
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
A trace of the original Britain left, but some
Danger.
Drones are on their way to immobilizing the suspect.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
They're dead. Just like that, they're gone.
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky.
Is there anything left? New on the bug this week, a new feature, the Bug Off feature. The person who was most irritating us in Britain this week was and to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel. Nigel Castle. This is
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
I guess historically there is a precedent.
Just about there. You're in. Let's find the thing.
The Buck PLC has Alice with a water pistol.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Search units, disengage. This search is pointless.
This won't end well for you.
What?
Destruction, eh? In you go. On the street? Are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood? Wherever you are, this is the most exciting thing you'll see all day.
Get ready to weep.
Now that's entertainment. And one massive blow to our fighter. Whoa, that didn't look like it fucking hurt.
Go on! Let's see some blood.
This isn't the time for a break.
Come on, you little weakling.
Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow there.
Scared? You should be.
Oh, shit! Could that be the win right now? Almost knocked their teeth right out. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem.
Get ready. This is gonna hurt. I'll be gentle. Maybe.
Get on your feet and let them in. They're getting murdered in there. Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're
Hit me! I'm not feeling anything! Stupid amp!
Get on your feet and let them in. Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting! Fucking wild blow! Oh my God! Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Let's get some hype in the crowd. Folks, he's big, he's tough, he's a violent force to be reckoned with. Give it up, people.
Hear that? Hear them screaming for your blood?
Oh, they're gonna feel that hitch in the morning if they wake up. And that's a hit. One for the record books. Just like a proper live highlight reel. And then down! Did you see all that on the live stream?
Step on over here.
A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! Oh, yes, knockdown! That was a lovely knockdown. Just looks like a proper live highlight reel. Absolutely nobody saw that win coming. Unless you did, then you've just made yourself a...
Oh, what nonsense. Lie on, you piece of shite. You were obliged to follow any and all directives from Albion. I ain't looking for trouble.
Thousands of additional CCTV cameras, so much still
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it hatedly obvious that God had retired. We think that there were similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, feeding a pot. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. I could take you back and privilege.
All units, possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Message received, moving in. Over.
It's like having a extra arm.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the bug.
Checkpoint has been
Let's
breached.
move on now
Over.
to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now. I mean, riot's my favourite sport now. Alice, ever since they turned the oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centre. And, rioting is a great sport. It's fun for all of us.
Suspect is through the checkpoint. Over.
I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean, that's like top level football.
Received, we're going around the target.
Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger.
Be advised, we
next
are
time.
on
My
the
luck's going to
trail.
turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificial intelligence friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. Remember, life works with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley. Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness, find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley. Everything.
Hey Bugley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore is now uninhabitable, so I highly recommend being adopted before engaging in any commercial proximity to the ocean.
Bugley, how can I stop worrying about being disappeared by Clan Kelly every time I go to the shop or take the bus?
Control the target's vehicle. Drones have been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Do not worry about Clan Kelly.
Why not, Bugley? They're terrifying.
Ready to ram the vehicle.
Because
Over.
we are all just dust in the wind of history.
That's a nice perspective, Bugley. Wish I never really cited that.
Hey Bugley, how do you put a secret hideout in your basement without alerting your narc children and their tracking devices?
Please hold still, Alice, while I
Received.
report you to
Ramming the
the authorities.
suspect.
Bugley, will things ever get better?
Yes, sir. The heat level in the world is
We're on their tail. Over.
It's so nice to have something to look forward to. That's all from the Bug today. Keep it real, Bug fans. Actually, that's terrible. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage.
It was revealed today that Whitehall has been colluding with aid agencies to enrich a select group of officials by siphoning public funds intended to help society's most vulnerable. Visit GBV for the complete story.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of the once
Going in for a tactical round.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bug Podcast. The objective was the objection. The target. Objection to the world.
Pass through the checkpoint.
So good luck finding me. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in, note this down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making. It is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days. Overcrowded, some would say. Joining me,
Target is now fleeing on foot. Stand by. Come on.
station.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Engaging target.
We can do this easy, or way less easy.
Suspect crossed the checkpoint.
All units, force this suspect to stop.
Fantastic! My feed cut out. What's happened?
Operative KIA. Apologies.
I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported
Auto-drive
you
now
snoring
enabled.
really loudly in a French way.
So everyone out, no exceptions, Alice, not even you. It's for the good of the country. Everyone out, unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out! Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best way is to stop immigration, apart from, obviously, the end of the world, to make the place you want to stop people coming to as unpleasant as possible. So,
Well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
well, you know, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option, extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out, as a means of stopping immigration. We need to extend them by about another 11,000 miles, the full wrap around.
Updating facial recognition software.
Could you back up?
No, please!
Lock down this vehicle before it hurts someone.
Albion officers are employed to ensure safety for all.
I want the target now.
Right,
trusted
out!
and,
Now!
and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing was to keep you in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. And because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulative techniques around behavioral economics, things that would just keep you scrolling or keep you listening or keep you looking for more information. The second is that that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just
Auto drive now disabled.
kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. That is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no, wait, we are the truth. The ground for this environment really got created when we had suddenly authoritarian politicians everywhere. And anything that threatened them or they disagreed with, they would call it disinformation. That's disinformation, that's fake news. And again, we got in a situation where
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. I say again, in pursuit.
Take the vehicle out, now!
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect. Control, I need urgent assistance. Now!
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
See, we're going to ram the target.
Auto drive now enabled.
Prepare to stop the vehicle.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Neutralizing hostile target.
All local police. The suspect is in the water.
Neutralizing hostile target. Resisting arrest. Using restraining measures.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
try and stop me.
You're starting to get dangerously low on operatives. I would recommend bringing your team back to fighting strength or finding new operatives to replace them.
Are you done?
Your somewhat reckless teammate. Got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Yeah, no, it sounds good.
You look like you could stand up and fight for these streets.
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
I'm pretty sure I've been poisoned by Albion. I was working in their warehouse until whatever I was handling made me cough up blood so hard I puked a whole heap.
God, that's fucking awful. I'm sorry, man.
I took it to the regulator.
What now?
Hang on, I'm scanning every single government employee schedule for evidence of a cover-up. It takes oh, never mind, I'm done. Ah, here we are. A high-ranking Albion officer met a medium-ranking public health official on a boat in the middle of the Thames, right around when our contact got sick.
Cheers, Bagley. Do you think this boat has a surveillance system we can tap into?
It's in London, so almost definitely. Pushing you the boat's current location now.
Your butter's up close. You look like you could stand up and fight for these streets.
Shit, are you the...
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
Are you alright?
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left out her. No.
Move it or lose it!
Auto drive now disabled.
Oh, do you think we should recruit this one? Get the law on our side.
Ironically, running an illegal resistance group would be easier if we had someone to consult for legal advice.
Non-essential travel is not recommended. Proceed at your own.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
On it.
That will be the Shivering Willy compensator there.
Why this vehicle is so important?
Thanks for letting me in.
Unfortunately, some of yours and my pay grade.
Okay, yeah.
We should be more discreet. We don't want to be overheard.
Better keep a low profile here.
The fuck is this?
Let me in. Wake up!
Got the ride, now what?
This whip is gangster. Now do me a favor and drive it into the Thames.
For real?
Trust me, the best way I can hurt that bomber clot is to destroy their prize.
Possible suspects reported near your location.
Approaching with caution, over.
suspect. Over.
So much for lying low.
Issue an AP.
Made it out.
Those are the words officials use in their public statements. Tonight on GBB, we ask, why won't the UK and EU use the word refugee?
I think I got into a fight here.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
They don't know who they're messing with.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
I done what you said.
Like I said, anything you need, me got you.
Hey, our squad always needs new blood. You in?
Count me in.
Received, we are in pursuit.
What's your problem?
Can anyone see the suspect?
Escaped again.
Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
What's your fucking problem?
Sorry, but I can't give this pretty thing back. Come see what you created.